Hey, everybody. Welcome to our Color Confidence series and video number 6. So this is all about the contour and glow. We have already gone through our prep and protect video with our skincare, our eye look video with video number 2 and our I Will Survive. Video number 3 with our wow brows. Video number 4 with, oh, no, I lied. Video number 3 with our luscious lashes and our eyeliner. Video number 4 with our wow brows. And video number 5 with our flawless face when we did our foundation. So now we are on to video number 6 of 8 of our contour and glow. So we're going to talk about the reason why contour is important, how it can be done, and I'm going to show you some tips and techniques that work for me, and hopefully you can relate to that and they will work for you too. So the whole purpose of these series of videos is to teach my customers as well as our consultants' customers and anybody watching this video just how they can be confident in their makeup application and just going from start to finish and doing it all. So if you are just now tuning in on video number 6 and you want to learn about those other things, you can go back and watch videos 1 through 5. So the basics of highlight and contour. So contour, I get asked all the time, should I contour or why should I contour? Everybody should contour. The reason that you want to contour is because darkness pushes back, lifts, and light pulls forward. So it highlights your cheekbones, your contour right here. So it provides a lifting effect as well as a slimming effect. So that's why we do it. And then I'm going to talk about blush, where we put it, how to place it, powder contour versus cream contour, which we have a limited edition cream contour right now. If you're watching this video is being done in March of 2023. So these videos are going to stay up. So just wanted to throw that out there. So if you were asking about the cream color contour sticks and we don't have them anymore, that's why they're limited edition. So I'm going to grab my cream color sticks real quick because I didn't grab them. They're in my bag. And then we're going to talk about the regular powder contour. So I do want to talk about the cream colors just because they're really easy to use. They're fun to use. I enjoy them. But since these are videos that I want that to be used or that to be available and to be helpful for ever, then I'm just going to show you how to do traditional highlight and contour with our Chrome Fusion contour and highlighter powders and blush. So, but these limited edition contour and highlight sticks look like this. So these are my personal sticks. As you can see, this one is my typical shade. It is has been used quite a bit, but it is dual. It's got a bronze color and a shimmer and a matte side. This is Honey Luster. And if I was putting this on, I would start right here and do a line, draw a line down like a V, and then I would color it in. And then I would follow up with this brush right here, blend it back towards my hairline, down my jawline, to create that contour look. I would put it there. I would put it on the corners of my nose as well as up into my hairline, jawline, my jawline, and down here, I actually do with a little darker color because I'm able to get away with that. But that's going to help get rid of that double chin. It's going to help lift your jawline and just give that full slimming effect. All right. And then our highlight stick, this is Pearl Gold. This is super fun because you're going to put it here and here, down the bridge of your nose, right over your lips. It's going to help light hit and shimmer off of your face that highlights those areas so that they stand out. So like, you know, the slender cheekbones, we're going to slim them and then we're going to highlight them so that they look very slender and lifted. All right. So that's those. They're really fun to use. I have been using them, but for the sake of this video being in real time and being able to utilize the tips and techniques always, I'm going to show you our traditional Chrome Fusion contour and blush and highlighter. So this is Rosy Nude Blush. This is my personal palette. So I should have just gotten new ones, but you know, I'm doing this and I'm just using what's in my bag because this is how I do my makeup. So this is our Rosy Nude. This is the latte contour and this is the glazed highlighter. So I will say that in the summer, A lot of times I switch to a little bit of a darker blush. I switch to this one. Sometimes I use it in the winter. It just depends. Today I'm just going to stick with the Rosy Nude because it's right there in my palette. So now we're going to talk about tools. So I use our cheek color brush. Our cheek color brush is great because it is angled. It's got a little dimple on here that makes it really easy for application and for flipping it. But I use two. The one with the black sticker is for my contour only. I don't marry those. So what I use for contour, I do not use for my blush. So I keep those separate. All right. So I always do contour first. So with my contour, I like to take just the edge of my brush right here and put it in my contour. Okay. I am going to go about even with where my brow ends and start right here and make a line up towards my temple. You can kind of see where my natural cheekbone is, the indentation. But if you're someone who has a hard time seeing the indentation, then that is the typical rule of thumb. Kind of right where your brow ends, draw a line down, kind of even with your earlobe, and then you're going to angle up. Okay? Oh, no, honey. So I just do a line like that on both sides. Now remember, everybody's faces are different. I'm not completely symmetrical on both sides. I don't know anyone who is. So, okay. I have noticed that blush goes on a little easier on this side than it does on the left. All right. So with my contour, I actually just go on and place it everywhere that I want to put it. And then I go back in and blend it out all at the same time. So I like to put it on my nose because it just creates that slender effect with my nose. And then I always like to put it in my hairline if I have my hair up at all. So I don't have it completely up today, but I do have it partially up. And the reason that I do that is because it helps give that illusion of a shorter forehead. The hairline is pulled forward. So I don't have a bob head, especially when I wear my hair up in a ponytail. I want to just give that look of my forehead's actually stopping. So I go on and blend that out. Put it on my nose, blend that out. And then I go on and do my jawline. I'm going to have to turn to my mirror for this one. So you're going to go right on the jawline and up. And you're just going to go back and forth to create that slender look. So you can kind of see the shadow that creates versus this side. Contouring is very easy if you have the right tools and product. Because if you get too much, all you have to do is just keep blending it out. Okay. So now that I have that done, I'm actually going to go back and add a little bit more on this side. All right. So that's my contour. I'm done with that. I do not blend this in yet. I wait until I apply my blush and then I blend them out together so that the colors blend and kind of marry, so that they combine. So I'm using my Rosy Nude here. I like to hold my brush like this when I apply my blush. And I'm going to put it right on top of that contour line and swoop up. So blush can be tricky. You do not want blush to come down here on the very apple of your cheek. The reason being, we want to create that lifting look, right? That slender look. Whenever you bring blush really far forward, it closes off your face and makes your face appear rounder. If that's the look you're going for, then have at it. But I follow Lori Hogg's advice, who is a national makeup artist, and I've attended a couple of her workshops. She's fabulous. And this is what she recommends doing. So I just put it right on top of my contour. I blend those lines out so that you don't see any harsh lines. I just see the illusion of a line. Okay. Now, you could do your blush after you do your lips, but I do my blush before just because I have a pretty good gauge of how much I need. Now, occasionally I might go back and add more blush after I put my lipstick on if my blush isn't dark enough, or I might have some lines that I need to blend out. But for the most part, I pretty much have down pat exactly how much I need to add. And I have a naturally kind of darker reddish, more of a lip color anyway, without anything on it. So remember that blush, you don't want to come too far forward. And then you want to push it back towards the temple, right over top of that contour line. And you want to blend those lines together. So you want to blend out that harsh line. Sometimes I do take my finger just to knock off the rest of that color, because sometimes it's stubborn, especially if I've been really heavy-handed on the contour. So I hear a lot of times from people, I don't wear blush. I already have redness. Why should I wear blush? Well, here's why. Blush puts redness where it's supposed to be. Okay. I have a little bit of redness right here, but when I put blush there, I also have on foundation that covers it up. But when you put blush there, it hides from any other natural redness that you might have. And it really just puts it where it's meant to be. So the next step is to add my highlighter. So I'm going to go back with, there's a couple different brushes that you could use. You could use another cheek brush if you wanted to. I still like to use our old mineral powder foundation brush for my highlighter, or you can use an all over fluffy brush. So I'm going to use this one because I have it, but it has been discontinued. So I like to just dab it in our highlighter, put it right on top of the blush, and then I go over my brow line a little bit. Okay. So it's kind of like a layer. Contour, blush, highlighter. I will say if you use the fluffy brush, the bristles are very manipulative. So you're going to squish it, dab it in there, and then put it exactly where you want it. Okay. And then you're also going to put it down the bridge of your nose. And then you can put it right here on the inside of your lip in that little dimple. Okay. And that is video number 6, our contour and glow. And I hope that you all enjoyed this video and that you will pop in the comments what you loved. Pop in the comments if you want to set up an appointment with me if I'm your consultant, or with your consultant if I'm not her. And I hope that you have fun. You step outside your comfort zone if you're not used to contouring and highlighting or even using blush, and let me know how you like it. You'll have a great day.